to Oddities October here on Kidmissing TV. First case we're going to talk about is the case of the boy in the duffel bag from 1951, March 4th to be exact. He was between 3 and 6 years old. The picture of him is not very good in the poster. The label on the bag read R9700. Folks in the know say that R would be the last initial of the owner soldier's name, and 9700 would be the last 4 digits, 9700, of his military serial number. Doe Network actually pointed that out. He was found he was found by a road cleanup crew member. And what has been described, he was 15 feet off Route 670 and 200 yards off US Route 250. He had been dead about 1 week, but only had been dumped in the last day or so. So where were you keeping the kid? Who keeps a decomposing body for a week and then decides to discard it off the side of 2 highways? He was blindfolded, fully clothed, sans shoes. I wrote blindfolded. What? Why? It seems to me if he were blindfolded, he must have been abducted from somewhere. Now, apparently, they don't know where his cremains are. But it would be, maybe they have his clothes, maybe they have something where they could get DNA from it to see, is he Stephen Craig? No, that's too early. To see if they could figure out who he was. It's just a little strange to me. I don't think your caregiver is going to blindfold you before they murder you, because even if you happen to survive, you're going to be able to tell them who did it, who was your caregiver. It seems to me it would have to be somebody who wasn't his caregiver. And his caregiver seemed to really care and do little things for him, like sewed a button on his cardigan, and they could tell that because it didn't match the other buttons. So his family probably didn't have a lot of money, which is fine. Most people didn't then. He wore a cardigan that was pink and red checked. I don't know how well you can tell in the picture, but and he wore brown pants, and he wore underwear that were called they said he either died of exposure or natural causes. Natural causes? Excuse me? The kid's in a duffel bag. Blindfolded. For gosh sake. I mean, the only way it would make sense that he was blindfolded by a caregiver is if he fell down and died when he was playing pin the tail on the donkey or hitting a piñata or something. Highly unlikely scenarios, but you know. But wouldn't you take the darn thing off and check on your kid if they dropped while they were doing that? Just saying. He had bruises all over his head, which was said to be post-mortem, as well as 2 cuts. How do you bruise post-mortem? Usually bruises that develop post-mortem came from some sort of injury when your heart was still beating, because if your heart's not beating, you can't get a bruise because there's no blood flowing. The cardigan had brown sleeves and waistband. It was a size 4 Checkers brand from J.C. Penney. So I'm guessing that would be a 4T today. A red, white, and blue socks, short sleeve brown shirt underneath, a union suit underwear, and blue dungarees. I'm not sure exactly what a union suit is, but someone let me know. The underwear label said CY is best, age 6 to 8. What in the ever-loving Anges is that? In the bag with him was a woman's raincoat treated with what's called the Zelen method, Z-E-L-E-N, of waterproofing. And he had no broken bones, so that narrows it down. So a little bit. I'm not being sarcastic here. It really does narrow it down. It's oh, no. Because a lot of kids in that age group have broken bones. So, if you have any information in this case, you can call. I forgot to give you the number. Where did I put it? That's funny. Oh, I put it right here so that I could give it to you. Laura Newell, long-term unidentified, remains director at the, coordinator, sorry, at the medical examiner's office. Good grief. Get it together, girl. 1-804-786-3174. That's 1-804-786-3174. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video. He only just got put into the Doe Network in April of this year, 2022. The kid's been unidentified since 1951. We can do this, even though you lost his cremains. I did some research and they can get DNA. It's not an easy process, but they can get DNA from cremains. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your day.